You are listening to Radio Long Island City, recorded at our studios near Hell Gate, 9 kilometers north of the Harbor Hill Moraine. And now, the Observatory. The Observatory, Friday the 8th of August, 2025. It is 49 days after the summer solstice. It is 45 days before the fall equinox. By the French Republican calendar, it is the 21st day of Thermidor, the day of the Carline, or the Carline Thistle. The sun rises today at 5:59 a.m. Solar noon takes place today at 1:01 p.m. The sun sets today at 8:03 p.m. Civil twilight ends at 8:33 p.m. and nautical twilight ends at 9:09 p.m. The length of daytime today is 2 minutes, 13 seconds, shorter than yesterday. The moon is in its waxing gibbous phase and is 99% full at midday. The full moon will arrive tomorrow. These are the predicted tides today for Horns Hook. In the wee hours, low tide, 4:05 a.m., 6 centimeters. In the morning, high tide, 10:21 a.m., 1 meter 40. In the afternoon, low tide, 4:14 p.m., 18 centimeters. At night, high tide, 10:33 p.m., 1 meter 65. In our shared realm of plants and animals. Now that the bee balm, or monarda, has finished flowering, the bees and wasps have turned their attention to the mint. Tall and gangly by now, the mint has borne a profusion of spiky flowerlets in light mauve. It is striking which flowers attract these pollinators. So many of our common ornamentals and potted plants are of little interest to the bees, while monarda, mint, and coneflowers host hordes of hungry, buzzing creatures. Commemorations. On this day in 1866, Queen Emma of Hawaii landed in New York on a ship named Java. A 21-gun salute was sounded from Fort Hamilton at the entrance to the harbor in aloha for the Queen. Hawaii was, of course, an independent kingdom at the time, before the monarchy was overthrown, leading to American annexation. On this day in 1876, Thomas Edison received the patent for his mimeograph machine. Along with the Ditto machine, manufactured by the Ditto Company, the mimeograph produced cheap printed copies. Our listeners of a certain age will remember the mimeograph's purple ink and the delightful smell of newly printed copies. The advent of cheap photocopies rendered the technology redundant in the 1980s. On this day in 1960, the song Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini hit number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 list. The summertime favorite was written by Paul Vance and Lee Pockris and was first sung by Brian Hyland. It was a worldwide hit. On this day in 1969, Ian McMillan photographed the Beatles crossing the street as they walked away from the EMI recording studios in St. John's Wood, London. The photo would become the cover of their Abbey Road album, named after the street where the zebra crossing was located. On this day in 1988, the Central Park Zoo reopened after a major renovation, taking the form it has to this day. Gone were the grim concrete cages filled with bored, pacing animals. The new zoo had a much smaller collection of creatures, many of them smaller than before, housed in better conditions. The seals remained the central attraction, in a renovated glass-walled aquarium, allowing visitors to see them arcing gracefully through the water. The zoo was established in 1864 and is one of the oldest in the country. Finally, today is Happiness Happens Day, sponsored by the Secret Society of Happy People, a group founded in 1998. It is dedicated to spurring people to share their happiness with others. Its mottos are Happiness Happens and Don't Even Think of Raining on My Parade. We wish everyone a happy Happiness Happens Day. And that is the Observatory, Friday the 8th of August, 2025.